A father's silent love. It was a chilly morning in a small town. Rohan, a teenager, hurriedly ate his breakfast, barely glancing at his father, Mohan, who sat quietly across the table. Mohan was a simple man, his hands rough from years of hard labor. He worked as a carpenter and rarely spoke unless necessary. "Dad, I need money for a school trip," Rohan said, not looking up. Mohan nodded and pulled out a few crumpled bills from his pocket. "Is this enough?" he asked. Rohan frowned. "This won't cover it. I'll figure something out," he muttered and rushed out the door. Mohan sat silently, his gaze lingering on the empty seat. That evening, Rohan came home to find a brand new backpack and a note on the table. The note read, "For your trip, take care." Rohan was puzzled. How did his father manage to buy this? Curious, he decided to follow his father the next day. He trailed Mohan to the market and watched from a distance as his father approached a vendor. Mohan handed over his old tools, the ones he cherished, and received a small amount of money in return. Rohan's heart sank. His father had sold his tools, his livelihood, to make sure Rohan could go on his trip. That night, Rohan couldn't hold back his tears. "Dad," he said softly, "why didn't you tell me?" Mohan smiled faintly. "You don't need to know every struggle, son. My job is to make sure you smile." From that day, Rohan looked at his father with new eyes. He realized that love didn't always need words. It lived in the quiet sacrifices and the unspoken acts